Well, the other part is that he's offered to fight Putin.
Yes. Would you mediate that? Like, if there's
better. I told him that I would. I texted him. I said, "Dude, I'll facilitate your training. I'll set up your training. I'll get you the best people." I would establish.
Who would you bet on without training? Who would you bet on? Would you bet on Putin or would you?
It's hard to say. Elon is much bigger. He's a big guy. Have you ever met Elon?
I've never met him. No.
He's about 6'2". He's wide. He's a big person. You know, I don't know how much physical activity he's involved with, but I do know he enjoys martial arts. He had a match with a sumo player at one point in time. Yeah, he's crazy. He's a wild dude. But he's so fucking smart that I feel like if you could get him training, he would pick things up very quickly. He would probably have like a few moves that he would focus in on and dial them in very quickly and probably get very good. I don't know. We haven't had very many martial arts conversations, so I don't know the full extent of how. Because sometimes when people learn some things when they're a kid, those things surprisingly apply very well as they get older. They don't forget some things. You know, like if you have some jiu-jitsu experience when you're younger and some guy grabs you in a bar, there's certain instinctive things that are going to happen because of your training. I don't know how much he's got of that, but I do know that if he had training. He's younger. He's much bigger. Putin's smaller than me. You know, he's
done a bunch of judo, supposedly.
He's a black belt in judo. Putin's a legitimate black belt in judo. I've watched Putin train. I've watched videos of him training, and I can see the difference between someone who is, you know, like maybe a casual person with a rudimentary understanding of and a legitimate black belt. He's an absolute legitimate black belt. What is this?
They took away his black belt. What is that?
No, they gave him an honorary Taekwondo black belt. That was
Taekwondo,
it's not. I don't believe he has. That's kind of silly. You know, that's like Bill Cosby getting a PhD and calling himself Dr. Cosby because they gave him an honorary PhD. You know, that because he was doing that. You know.
Speaking of canceled people.
Yeah. Well, that's more than canceled.
That's more than canceled.
That's some real shit.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd bet on Elon. I really do.